and Bowling Green on a Wednesday night. I love midweek college football.
Action.
Yeah, you got it. Picks from you guys. Rick, who are you taking in this one?
I'm taking Bowling Green. They need a win to keep pace with the Bobcats, who won last night. Listen, they've won more games already this year than any time since all the way back in 2015. They are not going to squander this in front of the home crowd. I'm with the Falcons.
I hate to do this to you, Golden Flashes, but I'm going to follow that cat because his defense has just been lights out. First 6 ball games, they've get up on average 41 points a game. These last 3 during the win streak, 13.3.
You guys spend so much time together.
Yeah.
You're best buddies.
My homie, dog.
Yeah, it really is. You're both going Bowling Green.
Locked at the hip. We're Falcons.
I'm going Kent State, Rick.
You're left me hanging on national TV.
Golden Flashes.
Going Flashes. That is it for us.
How you leave your homie hanging?
I'm sorry.
It's Kent State and Bowling Green. Alex Del Barrio.
Enjoy.
Dante Whitner.
Maction. God, that rolls off the tongue.
When the calendar turns to November, the temperature starts to drop, and that also means some midweek action in the Mid-American Conference. College football on CBS Sports Network is presented by Geico. And tonight, here on the MAC, it's the Falcons of Bowling Green playing host to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we take a look at the standings in the Mid-American Conference, especially in that Eastern Division, Bowling Green at 4-1, a half game behind Ohio, and tied with Buffalo for second place in the conference. Kent State comes in at 2-3 in MAC play. Hi, everybody. Alex Del Barrio alongside 3-time Pro Bowler Dante Whitner. Welcome into the broadcast booth. And Dante, when you look at this matchup, you got a team in Kent State that probably needs this game a little bit more than Bowling Green. Bowling Green certainly wants this game.
Right, but both teams have a lot to play for. For Kent State, you win the rest of your games, you're bowl eligible. For Bowling Green, you're in a 3-way fight atop the East Division with Buffalo and Ohio University, so you must win this game to remain in contention for that championship spot.
Well, let's talk about the matchup. We'll talk about Bowling Green first. This is a team that's won 3 in a row. They've started to get a little bit more consistent on offense. The reason for that consistency is their veteran quarterback, Matt McDonald.
Yeah, and great touch on the deep ball, and he gets it all done. 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, tops in the MAC for touchdown-interception ratio. He'll spread the ball over the field tonight.
Now, Kent State, they're looking for a little more consistency in terms of wins and losses and also consistency in their offense. They've had some injuries that they've had to deal with, especially at the wide receiver position, as they have 2 players that are potentially out for this game, although we did see Dante Cephas out in warm-ups. It looked like he was going to play. Walker, still a true game-time decision for this one.
Yeah, a lot of production being added to the offense tonight, potentially with these 2 guys returning over 1,300 yards receiving and 11 touchdowns added to the Kent State offense.
But Kent State goes as they run the football, and Marquez Cooper is their bell cow.
Absolutely. He's the focal point of this offense. 32 carries for 168 yards and a touchdown last week. 100 yards plus in 4 of the last 5 games, and one of only 5 NCAA running backs to rush for over 125 yards 4 times in his own conference. He'll get the ball early and often tonight. If they can get the running game going, they'll be able to go to the play-action game, and they'll be able to throw it over the top of the defense.
So Kent State has won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half, and Bowling Green will get the football first. The kick is up in the air, and we are underway for some Wednesday night action. It's a short one, and they couldn't hold on to the football. Kent State says they've got it. Waiting for the signal from the official, and yes, indeed, it's Golden Flashes football right off the bat.
And that's a huge play to start this game off with. And when you look at Kent State, they don't normally get a lot of turnovers. They get a lot of turnovers in the first quarter. 7, well, now on their 8th turnover created in the first quarter, tied for first in the country. That's a huge play to come up with that turnover and put their offense in scoring position.
And it was DJ Miller Jr. able to come up with the football there. So phenomenal field position here for the Golden Flashes to start the game here on the road at Bowling Green, a game that they sorely need. As you mentioned, they need to win out if they want to be bowl eligible, and the handoff goes to Cooper, takes it left side, and they've got him stopped. Walter Hare with the tackle, the 25-year-old from Indianapolis with the tackle. As you see Colin Schlee, their quarterback, the redshirt junior from Maryland.
And they're going to ask him to do a lot tonight. They're going to ask him to get the ball out quickly, get it to the playmakers, but when it's there, take the yards on the ground with your legs.
So it'll be second down here after the 2-yard loss. Back to pass is Schlee, and fires over the middle, and the pass is complete. Let's take a look at our Papa John's starting lineups here.
And this is a veteran offensive line that does a good job of getting push up front. On the outside, they're going to look to Dante Cephas to create the deep ball. But all night, the focal point is going to have to be Marquez Cooper. I'm expecting him to get 30 carries.
So a big third down here coming up for the Flashes. The fire right side, in and out of the hands and incomplete. And that was Cephas, the target. Just could not hold on to the football there. Take a look at the defense here for the Falcons. Excellent pass rush that Kent State was worried about.
Absolutely. Carl Brooks, 8 sacks, second in the MAC. And on the other side, he has Blaine Spires, who they get after the quarterback. In the secondary, it's going to come down to Chris Bacon and Deshaun Jones on the outside to stop this passing attack.
To be a 37-yard attempt here. Andrew Glass, the sophomore from Wheeling, West Virginia, is in to kick it, and it's going to be wide to the left. So an excellent special teams play by Kent State gives them the football deep in Bowling Green territory. Can't come up with any points. Falcons will take over when we come back.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
2 things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960. Only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
Kevin! Oh, nice. Kevin, where are you? Kevin!
Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I'm going to cash back on the gingerbread house.
Oh, it's got little people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin.
It's a holiday tradition.
That it is. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
As a charge nurse, you can be a confident and dynamic leader who supports the nursing team and guides their patient care. Grand Canyon University's RN to BSN online degree program equips you with strategies that prepare you to manage the ever-changing realities of healthcare while maintaining focus on family support and patient outcomes. What do you think making a difference in healthcare looks like? GCU offers over 250 high-quality online programs like this one. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social.
Io delle donne non mi fido, il corteggiamento.
Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. By Verizon, the network America relies on. And by Old Trapper Beef Jerky. What's your beef?
Outside of the beautiful Stroh Center here in Bowling Green, Falcons and Kent State just underway. Kent State making a big play off of the opening kickoff. Unable to come up with any points. So now the Falcons will have an opportunity on offense. What they kind of gave up here as Matt McDonald enters in at quarterback here for the Falcons. Again, Alex Savario, Dante Whitner, glad to have you with us here on CBS Sports Network here. And we get a carry on first down.
And McDonald, almost 1,800 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but it's his efficiency for me. It's his willingness to take the check down at any moment and not put the ball in harm's way, which is why he leads the MAC in turnover to interception ratio.
Starting lineups, we'll take a look at that here again. And a big play over the middle, complete. Christian Sims comes up with a reception here for Bowling Green. Again, the Papa John lineup here. Take a look at the offensive line. Big-time offensive line here for Bowling Green, including the 6'7" right tackle from Aurora, Illinois, Alex Walschlager.
And they do a good job of protecting McDonald. On the outside, it's going to be Odu Hilari, who's their leading receiver. They're going to get the ball to all night long.
And the handoff on first down. They get inside Kent State territory. Jason Patterson.
And with this Kent State defensive line, it all starts up front with Zion West, 4 sacks, Savion Taylor on the other side. And for the linebackers, it's going to be Reese running around, making a lot of plays. And then for the safeties, it all depends about where Nico Bowden is, their leading tackler, and they put a lot on his plate in the coverage game.
But a 5-yard pickup on first down. Second down play goes to the right, and CJ West is there for the stop.
And this Bowling Green defense early, this Kent State defense early is running to the ball, playing extremely physical. They're not always where they're supposed to be, but when you turn on the film, you see a lot of these guys running extremely hard to the ball, and they arrive with contact. You'll see a lot of white jerseys around the ball tonight. This is a huge third down early in this game.
So Jamal Johnson in the backfield now here for Bowling Green. Kavon Kroom was in motion here. And the run goes to the left side by Johnson, tries to spin off of the defender, try to get a couple more yards, ends up only with about 1, and C.J. Harris is there for the stop, and it'll be fourth down, and it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
And Coach Leffler told us he's going to have to take some chances early in this game. He wants to get up and score early on this Kent State team. He doesn't want them to get the ball and go on one of those long drives to where his offense is ultimately playing from behind.
Went with an empty backfield, and then they brought in Patterson. They fired over the middle, and a collision there with the official. Pass is incomplete to C.J. Lewis, but the official took a hit in the process with 11:11 to go here in the first quarter. Neither team able to come up with a drive that results in points. Kent State will take over on the other side.
Rolling Stone, it don't get no moss. If you grab me too close, well, I'm gonna get lost. Out ahead of my own, I don't need no boss. I'm a rover, nothing but a rover. Nothing but a rover. I'm a rover.
When the journey is the destination, B&W Trailer Hitches.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking ELEMAX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
800-331-8763.
Friday night at 6 Eastern, it's the return of college basketball on CBS Sports Network. We bring you the 2022 Veterans Classic. Watch third-ranked Houston take on St. Joseph, followed by Princeton battling host Navy. It's right here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. As we look at the third-ranked Cougars, Marcus Sasser named to the Player of the Year watch list, who's, of course, the preseason Player of the Year already in the American. And see what he's capable of. Houston has high hopes for this season. Out of the American Athletic Conference, of course, they're going to the Big 12 very soon. As we get a run up the middle here on first down, and look at that little shake there from Cooper as he picks up the first down inside Bowling Green territory as he gets across the 40-yard line of the Falcons.
And we see it early here, Cooper, direct run, attacking the defense, and
a good game from him as we see Schlee back to pass, fires right side, and the pass is complete on that right side. It's Cephas coming up with the grab. Remember, he was banged up. He looks like he's a little shaken up after sliding on that play as they move up to the line quickly. First down from the 27 as the Flashes quickly move the football up once again. Handoff goes to Cooper, finds some room up the middle, tries to spin away from the defender, brought down at about the 20-yard line.
And that's the second time on this drive that Cooper has been able to find area in the middle to operate in the defense, and they're going to have to be more stout in there. You don't want them to get this run game going to where they potentially take shots over the top.
Play action to Cooper, fire right side, and the DBs are there quickly. They immediately sandwich there Trent Sims among those in on the tackle.
They're putting a lot of pressure on the defense right now, getting up to the ball, calling the play at the line of scrimmage, and then hiking it fast.
First down and 10 from the 15 as they work it inside. Where in the Verizon red zone, you can see what they've done this year. 20 touchdowns and 36 trips this year as Chris Bacon comes up with the tackle for Bowling Green.
And what they want to do is they want to finish in the red zone. They want to finish with touchdowns. They missed a field goal already. Huge opportunity to jump up early in this game. Now, your second consecutive time in the red zone, you have to come away with 7 here.
Second down and 8 from the 13. Kent State didn't get points after the Bowling Green turnover on the opening kickoff. Looking for points here. Here's Schlee. Looks, fires right side. Wow, that was a fastball. And right through the hands of Daniel Bangura. Incomplete. Deshaun Jones there on the coverage.
And he had exactly what he wanted. He had one-on-one on the outside versus Deshaun Jones. But it was just so much heat on that ball that neither the defensive back or the receiver was able to come away with it.
Beg your pardon, it was Deshaun Polk, the slot receiver for Kent State, that was the intended target here. So another third down situation here. Kent State couldn't come up with it the first time. And little trick play here is the direct snap to Cooper. And they have that one sniffed out, and they brought him down shy of the 10-yard line. Demetrius Hardiman was there for the stop.
And that's how you run your feet. You take a shot in the open field, knowing that you have other interior defenders running to the ball, and Kent State tried to get away with some old trickery there. The defense did a good job of staying locked in, focused on the details of the defense, and now hold them to this fourth down stop here in the red zone.
Not going to go for the field goal. They had a field goal miss on their first drive. 4th down and 7 from the 12. Cooper, a lone man in the backfield. And Schlee's going to hold it. It's a run-pass option. Fires towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. Little bit of a low throw as they were looking for Cephas. Deshaun Jones there in on the coverage. And once again, Kent State gets inside Bowling Green territory. Can't complete a drive. No points for the Golden Flashes.
And on the drive, trying to fit the ball into the back of the end zone to Dante Cephas. Just incomplete. Both defenses come away with 4th down stops.
We're turning up the tailgate with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
We've got your back, Road Warriors, because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road, and we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go National. Go like a pro.
Introducing the Workday Pant 2.0, a technical 5-pocket pant designed to feel comfortable and look formal. Available in waist and inseam sizes for a better fit. Now comfort looks good.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Jimmy's John's new All-American Beefy Crunch is full of lies. Thousand Island dressing.
From Canada.
Crispy onion strings.
It could be from anywhere.
American cheese.
From America.
Wait. Come on, Stevie, get it together!
At Jimmy John's for a limited time.
You get a look at the Kent State head coach, Sean Lewis, now in his 5th season here with the Flashes. He was 31 years old when he was named the head coach here at Kent State. You can see his experience at Syracuse and of course, here at Bowling Green, and the youngest head coach in FBS football here as the Falcons will take over here on offense. Run here for the Falcons on first down. It's Fannin Jr. on the run. Harold Fannin, the freshman from Canton, Ohio.
And Fannin Jr., we're going to see a lot of him tonight. You see right there, carrying the ball. We're going to see him stretch the defense on some vertical routes. He's a do-it-all player for them. More of a tight end, but a wide receiver's body. He's going to get the ball early and often tonight.
You know, we talked a lot with Coach Scott Loeffler about his offense, and it's so versatile. And here's McDonald firing here on second down, and the pass is complete there. Pass complete to Hilaire. You've been talking about him a little bit as well. As Montre Miller forces him out. Third down and 7 coming up. Pardon me, third down and about 5 coming up here.
The thing that McDonald is going to do is going to get the ball out of his hand quick. That was a long throw right there from the opposite hash all the way to the out-of-bounds marker. Now right here is third and short, manageable. They're moving guys around right now to be able to identify the coverage, whether it's zone or man. We'll go from there to operate the offense.
Jamal Johnson is in the backfield with him. 3rd and 4. McDonald looking, tries to escape, and he's brought down with the sack.
And forever it will ring true that coverage and rush work together. There, they showed a blitz package at the snap of the ball. They only rushed 3, dropping 8 into coverage. Confused McDonald, allowing the defensive line to get home for the early sack. This Kent State special teams and defense is playing phenomenal here early in this first quarter.
Savon Taylor Davis able to come up with the sack there and force the 4th down situation here for Bowling Green. And Mason Lawler lifts it in the air, and it's going to be fair caught right at the 49-yard line here. Neither team able to score in their first couple of drives.
Football, beer, wings. Yes. Boneless wings on pizza. TVs, overtime, wings on pizza. Sauce, friends, wings on pizza. Wings, pizza, pizza, wings, beer, and now pizza! B-Dubs is the only place for football.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make holiday magic, especially when it comes to getting the perfect gift. For all those project-doing, technology-loving, holiday hosting, tool organizing, woodshop working people in your life. And gifts for everyone else in between. Get Black Friday savings all through November at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Don't you think this is a bit extreme?
It is. But it's where I need to be.
We know you love a challenge. We didn't expect this.
If it were expected, it wouldn't be a challenge. So, Mom, Dad, what do you think?
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social.
Io delle donne non mi fido, il corteggiamento.
Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
Aw, I love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks. She's 9 months. Say hi.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker. I tried everything to get a membership.
Yeah. My dad served in the Marines. He passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
Wow. That's a lucky kid. Who's he?
That's Grunk.
Oh, the I'm Special guy.
USAA. It's for the military community and their families.
Well, we're in the heart of MACtion. Let's take a look at the notebook here for the MAC. Toledo bowl eligible for the 13th straight season, 5-1 in their division. Ohio, of course, picked up the victory over Buffalo last week. They are bowl eligible as well, picking up their 7th win, their last bowl appearance coming in 2019. Eastern Michigan, for a rough start early to turn things around. They are 3-3 though in the MAC, as we see Kent State take over on offense again. They've had pretty good field position in their first couple of drives here. And look at the running here. We talked about Cooper and his ability to find room in the open field and bounce off defenders, and Cooper just does it right there to get a big first down.
Yeah, and you see he's very patient, and he has that sudden burst. When he gets you in the open field, he can embarrass you like that, making 2 guys miss.
18-yard pickup there on first down. Now we get a pass, fire over the middle, looking for Cephas. Good coverage there by Jalen Burton, getting his hands in there for the deflection and disrupting Cephas's concentration.
And you know what they call that? Textbook. He stayed top shoulder. That's all you have to do as a cornerback. Play for the fade, give up the out, not panic when the ball is in the air, and play through the receiver. And he did exactly that to cause the PBU.
How difficult is it to not think about instinct to try to catch the ball or try to get your hands in there for an interception?
It's very difficult. That's why repetition is champion. If you work on it in practice, you'll be pretty good when the game comes.
Well, it takes a lot to bring Cooper down on 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's able to pick up about 7 or 8 yards there before Dontrez Brown is able to finally bring him down.
Coming to this game, we knew that he would get the ball early. We knew that he would be able to make guys miss. But we didn't know that he would break this many tackles this early in the game.
So it was a 7-yard pickup here, and quickly getting the ball out. Bounces off for the helmet, and it's intercepted. DJ Taylor, what concentration, able to come up with it. Ball deflected up in the air as it bounced off the receiver's face mask, and Taylor was there with the pick, his 2nd interception of the year.
And this is what we call tips and overthrows. Defenders, get your hands up at the line of scrimmage, and you'll see it there. Pretty good coverage, playing through the receiver, playing through the stick route, which is a 5-yard breakout, tipping the ball up, hit off the receiver, tips up into the air, and the defense comes away with it, causing the first turnover, that 2nd turnover tonight.
That ball got there too quickly for James, so now Bowling Green takes advantage of a turnover here. Tyron Broden, the receiver there, picks up about 6 yards there on first down. Najee Jones coming up with the stop. Trying to change the tempo a bit as the handoff goes to Patterson, finds some room on the sideline, picks up a first down, crossing the 40 and out of bounds over near the 35-yard line. Nico Bolden coming up with the stop.
And when we talked to Coach Johnson, the defensive coordinator from Kent State, he said that he wanted to take away the zone running game and the counter game because they are really good at setting it up. He wanted to get them to more of a direct run game, but right now they're having a lot of success pulling offensive linemen, running the counter game, and getting to the outside of the defense.
So they have the ball on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. McDonald fires right side to Broden. He's got it. Another 8-yard pickup there for Tyrone Broden, the junior from Detroit.
And that's a lot of respect for Broden on the outside. The corner was over 10 yards off with the cushion. Just a quick turnaround at 6 yards to pick up 8 yards on the catch. They're going to have to get up and compete a little more than that if they want to stop this offense.
McDonald immediately fires to Broden again. They find something working there. Pass complete for another first down. DJ Miller is there, but not before Broden picks up another first. He'll come out here for a play. CJ Lewis is in. Lewis came with McDonald from Boston College. Jason Patterson now in the backfield here for the Falcons. Handoff to Patterson. It is Jason Patterson, my mistake. It's Kali Saunders with the tackle. CBS Sports embraces authentic stories. Share yours at #MyNativeStory. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 here after Patterson was stopped for a 2-yard loss, and now Nick Mosley. Sims in motion. Pass right side complete to Hilaire. And they've got him stopped for another loss here. So Bowling Green had been moving. Those passes to the outside to Broden had been working. And now negative yardage on the last 2 plays.
Yeah, Marvin Pierre, the linebacker there, very aggressive linebacker. See ball, get ball, and they told us he has NFL talent. If he can do exactly what he's supposed to do on each and every play, he can be dominant. They're just triggering, seeing what he's, believing what he sees, and getting a runner down in the open field. Phenomenal job.
15 here for the Falcons. McDonald over the middle. It's complete, but short of the sticks. And that's Sims, the tight end from Norcross High School in Georgia.
And this Kent State defense is going to remain true to who they are. They play a lot of cover 2, a lot of cover 3. They're going to make you throw the ball underneath. They're going to break up and tackle you. And here we go, another 4th down attempt for the Falcons early in this game, this second 4th down attempt.
And Scott Loeffler's club certainly aggressive, and they expected to be aggressive in this game. They told us so. As you see McDonald back to pass, they need to pick up 7 yards. Here comes the rush again. And this Kent State defense coming up with big plays on 3rd down and passing situations. A sack here for Marvin Pierre, as he comes up with another big play defensively for this Kent State Golden Flashes defense.
And that was a good job going to an all-out blitz, and he wasn't even supposed to blitz on that. He was actually spying the quarterback, added in to get the sack. And again, that was a coverage sack. Nobody was open in the secondary. The receivers weren't open. Marvin Pierre comes away with the big sack for the 4th down stop for the Kent State Flashes. So,
Scott Loeffler's club unable to look like we're kind of moving the chains as the pass to the right side is complete. Beg your pardon. Deshaun Polk comes up with the reception. Trent Sims with the stop. Clock has been moving here in this first quarter. We're at 2 minutes to go. Neither team able to score, but they've both been moving the football here. As we see Brian Bradford in at the running back spot, the redshirt junior from St. Louis.
And it's more of a change-up when he comes in the game. He's 250 pounds. Cooper is 190 pounds. They want to lean on the defense heavy when he comes in the game to wear him down.
With the handoff again to Bradford. Just Howell comes up with the stop.
And this is the Kent State Golden Flashes' 3rd time opportunity in the red zone. The first 2, they came away with a missed field goal. The 4th down stop. You have to find a way to punch the ball into the end zone.
And it looked like Bradford was going to be stopped and found some room. Got out of it across the 30, gets to the 25, and inside of the 24-yard line and picks up a 1st down here for Kent State.
Alex, that is phenomenal. How does a guy 251 pounds who gets stopped in the backfield throw a guy off of him, break some tackles, outrun the defense, and pick up the 1st down? Both of these backs, they run differently, different size, different stature, but they get the job done.
Once again, it's Bradford. Impersonation and do a little spin move off, but he goes to the ground as he gets to the 20-yard line.
Look at this first quarter. You can say that Kent State has been in full control. On the defensive side of the ball, offense causing a turnover on special teams.
17th play in Bowling Green territory that Kent State has had. And Deshaun Polk with a reception here for Kent State. Good 4-yard pickup there. They're down in 2. Handoff to Bradford, and they've got him stopped before he could get to the 15-yard line. And they may give him a half yard there. And the clock stopped here for the moment. They were going to measure, I believe, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So both teams have been moving the football offensively, Dante, but they haven't been able to put points on the scoreboard. Kent State certainly threatening right now. College football on CBS Sports Network is presented by Geico.
This Friday, it's Red, White, and Hoops.
Breakaway jam! 4 teams putting it all on the line in search of victory.
The Veterans Classic tips off on CBS Sports Network.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
2 things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960. Only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
Kevin! Oh, nice. Kevin, where are you?
Kevin! Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I'm going to cash back on the gingerbread house.
Oh, it's got little people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin.
It's a holiday tradition.
That it is. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence, because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out, because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad, because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and add.
It's up and good. Bradford, his 3rd touchdown of the year, but first touchdown reception. He had 2 rushing touchdowns earlier in the year. 3 touchdowns in 11 games played last year. As we take another look, 8-play, 50-yard drive to 2 minutes and 28 seconds off of the clock.
It's very difficult for the defense right here. You see it. Everybody's geared in for the quarterback run. They're going up to stop him. And then the back sneaks out of the backfield behind the defense. Throw it at the right moment.
Seconds And that's just about a half-second hesitation.
It's very difficult for the defense right here. You see it. Everybody's geared in for the quarterback run. They're going up to stop him. And then the back sneaks out of the backfield behind the defense. Throw it at the right moment.
And that's just about a half-second hesitation from the linebacker there. Just take a half step forward, and then the quarterback comes up and throws it over the top.
It is. And there you have to simply rely on your defensive line to stop the run there. The linebackers stay back. Especially when you're playing a wounded duck like these Kent State Gold Flashes. They're going to try to do everything in their will to get into the end zone. So you're going to have to watch out for some trickery tonight.
Let me ask you, how difficult is that in the play as it's happening when the quarterback, who you know can run, is making a move like that, so that he doesn't throw back and pass
Well,
the
it's
ball?
very difficult, especially from a linebacker, because you don't know if the back is going to come up to you and try to block you because the quarterback is running or he's running past you. But you have to play pass first in that situation.
So Bowling Green on the return. They'll start the next drive at about the 26-yard line. McDonald, pretty good. 6 straight completions for him as he comes back out on the field. 7 of 8 passing, 50 yards. And we talked about consistency from McDonald and the fact that that's what they love about him, that he's going to make all the throws. 48 of his last 60 passes have been completions.
Absolutely. 78% over the last 2 games. Only Bo Nix has a better completion percentage over him over that span. And, yeah, he started the game very accurate, efficient, but they're 0 for 3 on third down. This is the reason why they're trolling in this game, and they can't get consistency and pick up first downs just because of that third down.
Jason Patterson will be the running back here. This drive from the 23-yard line. Bowling Green now trailing 7-0 here to Kent State. Of course, the Falcons are winners of 3 in a row entering this game. And, of course, the situation where if they continue to win, they might have an opportunity to represent the East in the MAC championship game. Situation with the clock that they're trying to fix at the moment. Referee in charge is Matt Pekowski. Station there with Brett Deckner, the umpire. Got 14:56 on the clock. I didn't see a change here, so it'll be first down from the 23-yard line. Hand it off to Patterson. Finds a seam there as he crosses the 30 and a big hit. Pushes forward for some extra yardage and gets across the 33-yard line. It is going to be a first down.
And that's an explosive run right there from Jason Patterson, putting that foot in the ground, exploding upfield. In the last 3 games, he's had over 10-plus carries, 87.5-yard average. They're going to have to get him going tonight.
The 12-yard pickup here, looking for more, is Jason Patterson again. Sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida. As Nico Bolden comes up with the stop for Kent State. 5-yard pickup there after the 12 he just picked up on the first down play.
And it looks like they're starting to go to Patterson a little more right here to hopefully bring the extra defender in the box so they can take a shot over the top.
Across the 40-yard line here. It'll be third down and about 3.5 to go.
When you talk about Nico Bolden, he's a rover, safety, linebacker. He leads them in tackles with 86 tackles. And it's going to be vital that he sees ball, get ball, make sure that he's not taking false steps. But in the pass game, they utilize him like a middle linebacker. He has that middle hole in cover 2. He has to cover the tight ends. As he plays well, the defense plays well overall.
41. 3 for McDonald. Fires quickly right side. It's complete to Kroom. Kavan Kroom, the senior from Sandusky, Ohio.
And that was just a cover 3 right there. They have 4 rushers coming, 4 evenly dispersed defenders underneath right there, and they have to take their matches a little quicker. That flat player, you have to get on top of that guy. Knowing that it's 3rd and 3, you have to play the sticks, not give up that easy completion for the first down.
So 2 first downs on the drive here for the Falcons. Handoff goes to Nick Mosley. And tries to push forward here a bit after the initial hit. Maybe gets about 3 yards.
And they're looking for more from Mosley. He started the season as a starting running back. Only 58 yards on the season and only averaging 3.6 yards per carry. Being that they have Teron Keith out tonight, they're going to lend on him to come into the game when Jason Patterson needs a breather.
Half the MAC was looking to bring him on board. He was recruited by Ball State, Western Michigan, and Akron. Was going to pass left side, and it's incomplete, in and out of the hands. There's Montre Miller there to break it up. Harold Fannin, the intended target there for the Falcons.
And I love to see textbook defensive back play right there. And that shows me that he has wide field vision. Right there, they're trapping the flat. He's going to wait to the last moment for 44 to break out, put his foot in the ground. You're either going to get the ball or you're going to get a big hit. Good job getting the big hit and getting the ball out there. Big 3rd down right here.
7 here for the Falcons. They've been able to get a couple of first downs seemingly on every drive, just unable to finish one as they get a pass right side. It's complete to Broden, close to the sticks at the 45, and he does indeed pick up the first down as they give him the 44 as Miller is there to finally force him out.
That time the Kent State Golden Flashes went to man across the board, and Broden, all he did was simple zero route, crossing shallow route, running away from the leverage of the defender. McDonald eluded outside the pocket and put an easy throw there to continue this drive.
From the 44 of the Flashes, here comes the rush. Trying to get a screen pass there as the rush was coming. Jamal Johnson was the running back in the vicinity, but McDonald failing the pressure there like he's felt a couple of times on 3rd down in this one.
Yeah, he faded away from it, but the immediate pressure didn't allow him to get the ball over to Patterson. If he was able to get it to Patterson, being that they had offensive linemen downfield with positional blocking, that could have potentially been a big play. But a good job from the Golden Flash defense of putting that consistent pressure on, not allowing him to complete that screen pass.
Into play of the drive here, McDonald back to pass, fires, and it's complete. Right side, and they say no, incomplete. Came down with the football, did Broden, but did not get the feed in. Let's take another look.
Look at Broden. He's 6'7", 210 pounds. And that's a good way to go up and snag it, but he just couldn't get his feet in. And that's how, as a defender, you use the sideline as an extra defender. All you have to do is have one of those feet come out of bounds, and they did a good job of pushing him out there and coming to PBU, pass breakup.
DJ Miller there with the force out. Jeremiah Johnson was telling us that Miller likes to do the dirty work when coming up with defensive plays there.
Notice that he's the boundary corner. A lot of times they like to block the runs up to funnel it out to that boundary corner, so he has to come up, hit guards, make a lot of tackles on running backs, and he's a dirty work player.
So pass over the middle. It's complete on 2nd down and 20. And the pass complete there to Christian Sims, the senior. Nico Bolden is there, but not before another first down for the Falcons.
And that was a little too easy there. They showed the coverage. It was a 3 deep, 4 underneath, and the seams in that defense is the weakness. McDonald did a good job of holding off the safety and firing a laser in there for the big pass completion.
Looking for the equalizer on this drive. Handoff to Patterson. Not much there. Maybe got to the line of scrimmage.
And I know that run right there doesn't look like much, but it keeps the defense honest. And Kent State did a good job of stopping the run there, plugging all the gaps up front, setting the edge. Right here we have a 2nd and long. This is when Bowling Green's offense likes to get crafty. Look for some type of screen, some type of motion. If you get a motion, they potentially throw it into the motion game.
3 first downs on this drive here. And run right up the gut. About a 9-yard pickup there from Patterson. Bolden is there. Bolden's kind of everywhere, making the stop as the last line of defense, as is Montre Miller.
And you're going to see Bolden all night. Coming into the game, he's their leading tackler. That hybrid role, they like to funnel all the runs in the passes time. We have a guy down from the flat Golden Flashes.
Nothing lead here for Kent State. Bowling Green drive-in here. Third down coming up.
On a Fansville homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise!
CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here? Hey, go State. You replaced me with star quarterback Bryce Young.
We could never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper mom. Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
He came up with dad for me. Here you go, kid. Huh. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Hey, brother. Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
That's the thing about claims, you see. They don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, but it's now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking. I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. Well, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in nursing into your busy day. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Balance online coursework and in-person, local clinical, practicum, or immersion hours as you work towards graduation while leaving room for what matters. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Personalized financial advice from Ameriprise can do more than help you reach your goals.
I can make this work.
It can help you reach them with confidence. No wonder more than 9 out of 10 of our clients are likely to recommend us. Ameriprise Financial. Advice worth talking about.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
Take a look at Marvin Pierre. It was the Kent State Golden Flash that was shaken up on that last play. Looks to be okay now. We got a big third down coming up here for Bowling Green. They trail 7-0 here to Kent State at home. As we've talked about already, Bowling Green, you see their record at 5-4. That's their overall record, but they are 4-1 in the conference. Trying to keep pace with Buffalo and Ohio in their division. And they also don't control their own destiny because they've already lost this season to Buffalo. They still need to play Ohio as we get Patterson on the carry, left side, trying to get to the sticks. He's gotten close. He might be a half yard short. And that'll bring up fourth down. They've gone for it on fourth down a couple of times already, have not converted. It's 4th and 1. Absolutely no chance they're going to kick.
Yeah, and Coach Leffler, this is his third opportunity to go for it on fourth down. He understands how vital this game is to their season, so he has to keep his foot on the gas, and I agree with him here. Going for it on fourth down, running up to the ball, trying to get a quick snap off.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage, quick pitch left side, Patterson. They only needed a yard. Did they get there? Kent State says they didn't. Did the official, where did they mark it? And it is short. Another fourth down stop here for the Flashes, and that'll fire up a defensive sideline like no other. And they talked about it for a second, but it is indeed a turnover on downs. Kent State football on the other side.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At XChair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
800-331-8763. College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Principal, helping you plan, protect, invest, and retire. By Voltaren, the joy of movement. And by National Car Rental. Go national. Go like a pro.
Well, the Flashes defense coming up with some big stops on Bowling Green fourth downs. Kent State with a 7-0 lead back on offense here after another Bowling Green turnover on downs. Their third turnover on downs in the game. Ball at the 24-yard line. They fire right side complete on first down. Let's take a look at the first four possessions here for Kent State. You can see very short drives in terms of time. Missed field goal, turnover on downs, a pick, and a touchdown. Schlee didn't see anybody open, decided to take it himself there on second down and 4. And gets close to the sticks. He may be a yard short as Anthony Hawkins comes up with the stop.
That's a good job from the Falcons defense being alert right there. Man coverage across the board. They were going to the direct quarterback run. Good job of fitting it and getting them on the ground for this third and short here.
Left side, good wrap up, and they've got him brought down short of the sticks. DJ Taylor is there for the stop.
Man, I tell you what, this is how you run the alley at linebacker, and you arrive with bad intentions. We saw him earlier with the interception in there. We see a man Cooper up in the hole.
Jordan Anderson in there as well. And pass, a long one, and it is incomplete. It's Deshaun Jones in on the coverage here. There is a penalty marker down.
The protection was flawless. And he looked like he started to speed up past Deshaun Jones, but the ball was
pass interference. Defense, number 4. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Yeah, he just panicked with the ball in the air right there. He's messing with the left arm of the receiver. Right there, you have to get your head back around, play through the eyes and the hands of the receiver and not panic. It's an easy 15 yards.
And that was Devontae Walker in on the coverage there. We were wondering before the game whether he would play. Cooper brought down here in the backfield. Carl Brooks in on the tackle.
That's the first time that we've called Carl Brooks' name here, but going back to Devontae Walker on that fade ball, he looked pretty good for a guy that's coming off an abdominal injury. He started to speed up, just a little underthrown.
And they told us he's the fastest of the wide receivers in this Kent State wide receiving core. And you got a fast guy, deep ball threat for sure. You saw his speed on that play. Like you said, running pretty good for someone with an abdominal injury. As Cooper nearly gets pulled down by his jersey, but he keeps on churning across the 40-yard line and another first down. Oladokin Jordan Oladokin coming up with the stop.
And I tell you what, Marquez Cooper is running the rock tonight. You see it right here, trying to pull him down by his shirt. He's turning those legs, picks up the first down.
The 39 here. And a tackle in the backfield here. They tried to fool everybody there, but Darren Anders was there. Pardon me, J.B. Brown there to make the stop. So it'll be 2nd down and 14 after the 4-yard loss.
We're playing a lot of quarters to the top up there. That top wide receiver corner is one-on-one at the top.
Schlee fires quickly over the middle. It's complete. Immediately wrapped up there. Patrick Day among those in on the tackle.
And this is one of the balls that Schlee throws well. And he knew he was about to take that hit. Was able to brace himself for the contact, keeping the ball low. Good throw from Schlee.
That was Polk on the reception here. Schlee trying to elude a couple of defenders, a little shimmy as he crosses the 35, and DJ Taylor did not bite on it. Brings him down.
And that's a good job from the defense being disciplined there. They have multiple options. They can hand it off to the back. The quarterback can keep it and run it, or he can keep it, fake run it, throw it to the sideline. Good job from the entire defense staying disciplined.
6:10 to go here until halftime. Going for it again on 4th down. And Schlee looks to the sidelines. 4th down and 5 from the 34 of the Falcons. Both these teams like to go for it. Handoff here to Cooper across the 30, and he's going to be good for the first down as he gets to about the 28-yard line before Anthony Hawkins brings him down.
And that was very easy right there. And it looks like the defense was playing for the RPO game. You need your defensive line to fire off the ball and the linebackers to be engaged.
Again to Cooper. Does not go down on the first hit.
He doesn't. He has that low center of gravity. Remember, he's only 5'7", 190 pounds. So when you tackle him, you have to truly arm tackle him, gang tackle him to get him on the ground, or he's going to make you miss.
Second team All-MAC last year, on the Maxwell watch list for this year. Already well over 1,000 yards this season. Came in with 1,013 with 9 rushing touchdowns. With the bell cow for this Kent State offense, and now catches one in the backfield across the 20, gets a block, tries to change direction, takes another hit, and brought down inside the 5-yard line by Anthony Hawkins. It'll be 1st and goal here for the Flashes.
And that was all set up formationally. They had the strength of the formation to the top, to the field. They pumped the ball up there, snuck out Cooper to the backside, got offensive lineman out in the front of him, and he did the rest.
20-yard pickup there, and Schlee's going to take it himself in for the touchdown. So Cooper does the dirty work. Schlee finishes it off, and Kent State is up 13-0 on Bowling Green here on the road.
Coach Sean Lewis could not have drawn this game plan up better to start this game. You get Cooper gashing the defense down here in the red zone. Now the defense is geared in on Cooper. Schlee pulls the ball. They're up 2 touchdowns.
Again, lining up like they're going to go for 2, but they do line up as Glass comes for the point after. It's up, and it is good. Little bit of a surprise. 4:43 remaining here in the first half, and the Flash is up 14-0 on Bowling Green.
And what it is 11-on-11 football in the red zone. The quarterback essentially becomes a running back. Schlee in for the 2nd touchdown.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their gifts. Get our best price ever by saving $180 on a Weber Genesis 2. And Ace Rewards members get free assembly and delivery on new grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in. Thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Sure, you'll teach her how to drive a car, then use Greenlight to power her independence with crash detection with 911 dispatch, family location sharing, and emergency SOS alerts. Invest in your best investment with Greenlight.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
With the college football season coming down to the wire, don't miss your chance to catch some Friday Night Light gameplay as we bring you a Mountain West face-off between Fresno State and UNLV. Action kicks off at 10:30 Eastern right here on CBS Sports Network. We've seen Fresno State this year, Dante, and they're certainly a team that can get things done. They're a team that has an explosive offense and pretty good defense as well.
Absolutely, and Jake the Snake Hayner is one of the top quarterbacks when healthy in Division I football. And then they have Jalen Moreno Cropper on the outside, who I think is going to be an NFL player, NFL top wide receiver one of these days.
On the short kickoff here. Bowling Green. If you're a Bowling Green fan, if you're a Bowling Green football connoisseur, are you shocked at this score right now?
Definitely I'm shocked, but I'm also concerned because Kent State Golden Flashes are like the better team tonight. Like they're playing with more energy. They're more enthused. And this is a huge drive right here for this Falcon offense. There's no way you can go into halftime down 2-3 scores.
You know, Scott Loeffler, certainly a fiery coach in his own right. He's got a pass over the middle. The pass falls incomplete. They were looking for C.J. Lewis. And there just seems like any of the efficiency, and we are going to get penalty markers coming out late here. Might get a targeting call here. We'll see as JoJo Evans is the one that was there on the coverage. And we'll wait to hear it from the official. We go downstairs to Matt Pikowski.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the 23. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
And that's the same route. And you know, McDonald just can't float that ball over there with a safety lurking in the middle. And JoJo Evans did the great job of lowering his target. Shoulder pad to the ribs, but right there you can't stand over the player or they're going to call you for the penalty. Like to see him get up, walk off on his own power, but you know, if anybody loves it, I love a big hit in the middle of the field. You just can't stand over the offensive player.
Coming off the field at the moment. Keep an eye on him. Nevertheless, with the penalty, it'll be first down for the Falcons from their own 40-yard line. Seeing what the offense can draw up as the handoff goes here to Harold Fannin. Giving us some different looks here at who's in the backfield for this Bowling Green offense, whether it's Mosley or Patterson, or in this case, Fannin. They're in on the stop for Kent State.
So Marvin Pierre on that stop as well. Did you see him engage, get to the near hip of that back there? He was like he was shot out of a cannon.
Just over 4 minutes left in the half as McDonald back to pass. Here comes the rush again. Can't elude one defender. Can't elude the second defender. Big hit there. Juan Wallace, the graduate from Washington, D.C., the Syracuse transfer, coming up with the sack.
And that is not what you want to see from your offensive line. They kept 7 in for protection. They still allowed the defensive line to penetrate. They had a receiver or layer behind the defense. It was drawn up perfectly. Just a lack of protection did not allow them to throw it down for the big play.
That's the 3rd sack for this Kent State defense in the game of Matt McDonald. And now he's got a 3rd down and 17 to deal with. This Green offense looks quite lethargic. As he got a pass over the middle complete to Kroom and eludes one defender, trying to get even more yardage. It got to about the 45-yard line, but that's still well short of the sticks. And the whistles keep blowing. Extracurriculars, no flag though on the play. But a good completion there from McDonald to Kroom. And the punting unit is going to come on here. Bowling Green's tried the 4th down thing a little too much in this first half and have come up empty every single time.
Yeah, and I don't know if Coach Leffler is going to take it right here, backed up into his own area. The defense is playing very spirited tonight. That's the way that you want your defensive line to retrace their steps right there, nearly causing a fumble. And when you watch their sideline, they truly believe that they can win this game.
Got a bit of delay here. We've got 3:14 up on the clock. And it looks like Kent State decided to take a timeout. So Bowling Green will come to the line here and they'll punt the football away. Tammy Sir, the freshman from Melbourne, Australia, will punt the football here for Bowling Green. And that one goes straight up in the air at midfield, takes a bounce. And Bowling Green just going to have to go grab it. And it'll be at the 48-yard line. Some more great field position here for the Golden Flashes. All the breaks seemingly going their way here tonight in Bowling Green.
This Veterans Day, USAA would like to send a heartfelt thank you to all who serve. Follow us on social to find out how you can thank the vets who inspire you.
Kevin! Oh, nice. Kevin, where are you? Kevin!
Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I'm going to cash back on the gingerbread house.
Oh, it's got little people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin.
It's a holiday tradition.
That it is. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, and effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
Domino's online carryout deal includes all your favorites for just $7.99 each. So let's play a word association game. Dips and twists,
$7.99.
AP swings,
$7.99.
large one-topping pizzas,
$7.99.
The only place to get this deal,
Domino's.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
Two things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960. Only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
Let's see who's doing some of the dirty work in tonight's game. Brought to you by Coyote Tractor. This Kent State defense certainly getting down to the nitty-gritty tonight.
All-stars up front with the defensive line winning individual matchups, swarming, getting the quarterback on the ground, and then there, stopping the run, penetrating, being physical. They're playing spirited defense tonight.
Now, weren't we going to come into this game thinking we're going to be talking about the Bowling Green defensive line?
Of
quite a bit, and it's Kent State's defensive line that's making the big plays tonight?
Yeah, and they've been penetrating. They've been getting to the quarterback. They've caused some coverage sacks. They're playing great.
Inspired football here. Schlee fires, and the pass is complete here on the run. Plenty of running room ahead at the 30 to about the 25-yard line. Another big-time play by the slot receiver, Jashawn Polk, the senior from Hampton, Georgia, as they quickly move up to the line with 2:53 to play.
And when they talk about Polk, he missed the first 5 games with a hip injury. Last week, stepped up in the absence of Dante Cephas, came through with 13 catches, 87 yards, right there, making multiple guys miss in the middle of defense to set his offense up in scoring position.
They did have hip surgery as Bradford is the ball carrier here. And picks up about 5 yards here on first down. So it'll be second down here. They'll give him 4, so second down and 6 from the 21.
A lot of short fields for this Golden Flash offense. Over 30 plays run in green territory, and now they're starting to take advantage of it and score touchdowns in the red zone.
Back to pass deep this time. Just kind of slings it towards the end zone. It's got a man in the corner, and it is caught for the touchdown. Devontae Walker didn't even know he was going to play, and he comes up with a touchdown with 2:02 remaining in the half.
Well, everybody knows down in the red zone you can't throw the ball vertically, so how about we run away from the leverage of the defensive backs laterally? Going from left to right on the screen, running away from the defensive back, and just a beautifully thrown ball from Colin Schlee in the back of the end zone. Fake.
And we get a fake here on the point after attempt. They were going for 2, and they end up getting stopped. By the way, watch out for our camera guy there. Hope he's okay. 20-0. 2:02 remaining in this one, and Kent State up by 20. Let's step aside for 30 seconds.
Aw, I love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks. She's 9 months. Say hi.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker. I tried everything to get a membership.
Yeah, my dad served in the Marines. He passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
Wow. That's a lucky kid. Who's he?
That's Grunk.
Oh, the I'm Special guy.
USAA. It's for the military community and their families.
We see Scott Loeffler of Bowling Green, not a happy camper. I don't think he expected to be down 20-0 to Kent State here in the first half. 3 straight touchdowns on the last 3 drives here for the Golden Flashes. Clear, this Golden Flashes team has a lot of talent. We've been talking about Cooper, and they've got some talented receiver. They can score some points, and you've been harping on that since we got to the stadium today, Dante. And it just seems that they are finally healthy. They got those 2 receivers back. You saw that touchdown there from Walker. We've seen Cephas make some plays in this game. And, of course, Cooper running all over the field. It just seems like they've got a little more talent offensively right now and more explosiveness right now.
And more importantly, they have time in the pocket with protection from the offensive line to be able to give the quarterback time to spread the ball around. Because a lot of those routes that you see out there, even the one to Walker right there, the touchdown, it takes a long time for him to run from all the way on the right side of the field to the left. So give a shout out to the offensive line with the protection, and then the quarterback Schlee with the great throw.
Pass complete to Hilaire. Doesn't get much.
And I don't know if those type of plays there are going to do much for you right now. If your offensive line don't get out, block the DBs and the linebackers in the open field, and if your skill position players aren't dedicated to blocking, here they're going to have to keep some guys in, protect the quarterback, and try to push the ball downfield on defense. Kent State. Zone, you have to find the soft spots in the zone.
Remember, Kent State's going to get the ball to start the second half here, so the pass complete left side to Sims, or pardon me, right side to Sims. And good pickup there on second down, maybe about a long 7, perhaps 8.
And I'd like to see a lot more sense of urgency from this Falcon offense. A lot of guys walking around, jogging off the field. Hey, man, we're trying to score points here. Let's get lined up and try to push the ball downfield.
Well, they've got all 3 timeouts left, but they're under a minute to play here in the half. 3rd down and 3. And imagine if they get a first down, they'll start using those timeouts. They run up the gut, and they do pick up the first down. Clocks will stop briefly for the chains as Jamal Johnson picks it up, the sophomore from Frankfort, Illinois. Running back by committee here at Bowling Green. We've used a lot of different options. We're at 40 seconds to go in the half. Bowling Green trailing 20-0. And again, as we mentioned, remember they received the opening kickoff. They didn't have an opening drive because they fumbled it and gave it right up to Kent State as we get a pass to the right side complete, and the clock will continue to run. Aside for 30. Bowling Green takes the timeout.
It was the beginning of time when Sky Woman fell from the sky onto the turtle's back. For the Haudenosaunee, the creator's game is not only a game, but an act of healing, unity, and conflict resolution. From Olympic gold medalist Jim Thorpe to Rinaldi Basenti, sports thread healing and wellness among our people and connect us to the natural world. We join CBS Sports in celebrating Indigenous athletes of the past, present, and future.
As soon as we reach the half, we've got the Verizon halftime report coming up, and in our studio today, Brent Stover, Brian Jones, Rick Neuheisel are in our studio in New York, ready to break this one down and tell you what else is going on around college football. So the Verizon halftime report is coming your way in just a bit. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Bowling Green takes their first of 3 timeouts with 30 seconds to go, trailing 20-0, trying to get something on the board before the end of the half. Perhaps spark some sort of momentum change. Back to pass. Here comes the rush again. Fires long over the middle. Broden, pass complete inside Kent State territory at the 40-yard line. Clock will stop with 23 seconds to go at the 41. Montre Miller was the one that made the stop. The Falcons quickly to the line of scrimmage. Clock is running. 20 seconds to go, and we get whistles. Penalty markers are out. For Matt Bukowski. Going to be against the Falcons.
Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down. Bowling Green is elected to take a timeout. Will not have the 10-second runoff.
Take the timeout there. Again, that was the center, Jakari Robinson. And this is one of the things that Coach Leffler kind of was talking about with us, is that trying to avoid a lot of the little mental mistakes, and that in some of the losses that they've had, you know, they've had just made mental mistakes. Remember, they had that 2-point loss to Eastern Kentucky at the early part of the year, and at Buffalo they were just making all kinds of miscues, and they just weren't the team that they've been over the last couple of weeks. And even in that Western Michigan game last week, it was probably closer than that Bowling Green wanted it to be.
It was, and one thing that hurts you more than anything is pre-snap penalties, self-inflicted wounds, and that's just a lack of discipline.
To go in the half, they're back out there on a 1st and 15 from the 46 of Kent State. Left side, it's complete to Patterson, and he does get out of bounds after crossing the 40-yard line. It's Johnson with the reception.
And one thing that this Kent State secondary has been susceptible to all year is giving up big plays. They play a lot of basic coverages, and you have to think here that Coach Leffler is going to try to draw something up to attack the deep safeties.
Needley working the sideline here. Out of bounds is Christian Sims. Oh, can you run one more play, or are you taking a shot at the end zone here?
I think you can run one more play if you're trying to get into better position for a field goal. If you take a shot at the end zone here, you might come away with 1 second left on the clock to get your field goal unit out there for a really long field goal.
So here's McDonald. They pick up a chunk of yardage there. There's that play as they get it to Sims on that left side. They're going to give it at the 34 yards. They did say Mason Lawler, letting him take one from 50, attempted the yard field goal this year. 10 for field goals on the season. And this one, timeout here, taken by Kent State.
Second and a half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Seconds. Certainly a long one. We're worried about the wind situation. The wind can be kind of an issue here at Bowling Green. We don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, although the wind is blowing slightly in from where they're kicking it towards.
So I wonder if this is one of those plays where they have opportunity to put a guy back, think it's going to fall short, and try to return it. We'll see what they do. It doesn't look like they have anybody back, so either they're going for the field goal block or they're trying to ice the kicker here. So we'll see how it plays out.
So it's going to be a 52-yard field goal attempt here for Mason Lawler. And Kent State elects to take final timeout.
That's the third and final timeout of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Gamesmanship here. That's the double ice. You couldn't do the double ice. Anyway, that's an NFL. 20-0 here, Kent State. Really dominating. For Lawler, as long as the season was 45, this would tie his career long.
And you know what? I think that this is a very critical field goal right here for the Falcons. Struggled all first half. To get 3 going into half will give you some sort of momentum to come out in the second half and try to put some points on the board to make this game closer. Critical field goal.
Again, a 52-yard attempt here for the senior Mason Lawler. And it's going to be well short and not accurate at all. And it was that type of half, that field goal attempt was indicative of the half that Bowling Green has kind of had in this first half, being shut out 20-0 here at home by Kent State. The flashes, showing flashes of brilliance here in the second quarter. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico.